What's up, fam? It's Joseph Gabriel. This is going to be an exercise snack, starting off with mobility, doing a little bit of calisthenics as well. 10 minutes of constant movement, starting with the world's greatest stretch. So going to a downward facing dog, step on the outside of the left hand, reach up with the left, and just alternating here. Trying to really feel that lengthening into the hamstrings, opening up your chest, engaging your upper back, getting a nice spinal rotation in the body. We're doing this first one for 60 seconds. After that, we'll go into some hip stretches. But it's going to be 10 minutes of constant movement. So whenever you just have a few minutes throughout the day, you want to get mobility in, you want to feel better, this is a really great flow to kind of work through. Very beginner friendly as well. You can do this as a dynamic warm-up before you do more intense strength training. We've got a few more seconds, then we'll go to a 90-90 stretch in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get that right foot in front, kind of like a pigeon position. You're just going to have both feet bent at 90 degrees. You're going to reach that opposite hand in front of you as you rotate back towards that back leg. We're going to oscillate between the two, trying to be a little smooth and just sitting into that stretch. Holding for a few seconds or a few breaths. Stretching out each hip one at a time. One of my favorite ways to open up the hips dynamically. Next, we got an animal flow movement, the front step through. We'll do that one for 60 seconds as well. Last few seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Load it back, step on the outside of the left hand, pull that hand up and kick that right leg through. Load it back, loaded B, step on the outside of the right, kick the left leg through. So we'll just alternate here. Gonna really start to feel this in those quads. It's a great way to also strengthen the hip flexors as well as your core. You want to make sure you're doing that pull upward with a hand as you kick that leg underneath the body. It's going to be really good for engaging that upper back and engaging that core and the legs as you kick through. Let's do this for a few more seconds. You can feel free to go a little faster if you want, or you can also take your time moving a little slower through these movements. Beautiful work, everyone. All right, let's get onto our feet. Going to the next thing, we're going to a warrior 1 to a warrior 3. Get that right foot back. Inhale, reach up, find some length. Lift that left leg up high. And then go ahead and switch sides. Other side, warrior 1. We're trying to feel that lengthening into the hip flexor as we lift that back leg up high. Trying to get at least parallel to the ground. For me, a lot of times it does feel like I am getting parallel, but I do see that I have a little bit more room to grow up, to move out that leg up. So make sure you're really lifting that leg up as high as you can. I'll try and do a lot better next time. Just keep it going here. A few more seconds, then we'll switch on to the next thing. We're going to another animal flow movement. To be good for engaging the core and opening up those hips a little bit more. 3, 2, and 1. We're back onto the ground, setting up in a beast position. And from here, you're going to kick that right leg underneath the body and going into crab reach. So you're going to plant down and press those hips up, reaching one hand towards the opposite hand on the ground. Trying to go for a really smooth transition from the side kick through, kick it all the way out, plant that foot into the crab reach. So keep going here, alternating. And trying to also adjust your gaze. As you reach above, you want to look towards that bottom hand. Taking your time here, doing what feels comfortable, just making sure you're not rushing it. In animal flow, we say slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I don't know what that last part means, but make sure you're going slow in order to go nice and smooth. Okay, coming into a kneeling founder, reach forward and then pull back. It might not look like I'm doing much here, but I'm really squeezing my hands as hard as I can, and I'm pulling my elbows all the way back. It's really important to strengthen your upper back and your shoulders. Your body doesn't know if it's holding onto a weight or not, just knows that it's creating force. So what we're doing here is when we squeeze, we're basically engaging our muscles, just like we're turning on using a cable machine. Want to make sure you're squeezing that back as hard as you possibly can when you pull that tension. Might not look like much, but you will be working and training your back pretty heavily, which is super important for doing a lot of animal flow movements, any type of calisthenics as well. Very shoulder heavy, so we want to strengthen those muscles. And good. Go onto your feet. Going into slow squats. We're going into 20 seconds of slow squats. Then we'll go for a 10-second pause at the bottom, and then we'll go ahead and do some jump squats after. This is called variable muscle activation. We're going slow. We're going for an isometric contraction. Then we're going to go for something a little bit more explosive after. So go and hold at the bottom of the squat. A few more seconds, then we'll add in the jump squat or just really fast squats. Go ahead and jump. We're here for 30 seconds. Then we'll be back on the ground again for some push-ups. Three, 2, 1, good. Coming onto the ground, going into a push-up to a T rotation. Reach up to the right side, and then you drop it down, reach up to the left side. Trying to create a nice strong T in the body. It's going to be a really good spinal rotation as well as engaging the upper back. Taking your time on the way down. Feel free to drop onto your knees if you need to. It's also a great option. Nice, gentle twisting of the body. A few more seconds here, then we'll stretch out those hamstrings and this next one. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go onto your back. This is a rock back to a V-sit. So you're going to tuck your knees into your chest, and you're going to extend those legs all the way out. This is a really great one if you are sitting down a lot of the day. You're going to feel really tight in the hamstrings if you're keeping your legs in a shortened position. This is one of my favorite dynamic warm-ups to do before I do like running or if I'm lifting heavy. Thirty more seconds. Tucking the knees in, extending those legs out. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warmed up and ready for the rest of your day ahead. It's not going to take too much time for this exercise snack, but it will help you feel more energized and a little more mobile. A few more seconds, then we're going into a reverse crunch, followed by a leg lift. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Reverse crunch, leg lift up. Tuck the knees in, kick it out. Supporting your head if you need to as well. We're going here for 30 seconds, so just 10 seconds more, and then we'll finish up with toe touches. You're almost there for this workout. 3, 2, 1. Let's go toe touches. Reach towards that opposite foot. These are the last few seconds of the flow, workout, whatever it is, exercise, snack. You got this. Last few. Beautiful work. All right, y'all. Nice job. Thank you so much. Sending you a big old peace sign. Lots of love. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.